the rules ever want to unhypnotize them, free them, or do whatever. I own them, but I don't. I understand it might be wrong and disrespectful and crazy out of me to do. But you know what? That is so much more sane than what you did to the whole entire world. You have completely messed up everybody's logic. You know what you did. I have said that a million times for you. If you think that what I do to those individuals down there was insane, what you did is far more. Going to China and meeting up with a man and creating a... Yes, you did, so stop it. Going up and creating a concoction and then feeding it to an animal, and then it just got started and went like wildfire. And then now we're all suffering from it. So, I guess we're both even and in the same boat. Yes, you... Give me a break. Give me a break. Okay, you better put that down on the table right now. Put that mask on that table over there. Oh, you know what I did? Anyone who comes in my Minton wearing one, they're gonna have it. They're gonna take it off their face, so I'm gonna have to take it off. And you know what's gonna happen to all those face masks? Burned in the incinerator. Burned in the incinerator. That's where yours is going. That is where yours is going. So, I think that it would make life so much easier with you to stop making difficulties, hand it in, and let's live life normally. Let's live life normally. No. You're being unrealistic. You're not being realistic with real logic. Anyone who thinks that spring weather and then diseases don't come together and don't match, anyone who doesn't act like a germaphobe and doesn't choose to take it seriously is actually doing the right thing. Because they are not brainwashed yet. They're living normally. They're living logically. But you are trying to brainwash the whole population into going around crazily, consciously acting like germaphobes. Why would you corrupt the minds of the citizens of a state? You are doing it more than any other governor. And you know it. Well, I commend them on not taking it seriously. I commend them on the individuals who get into gatherings. And plus, here's another logic. If it's outside, it can't spread. If it's outside, it can't spread. I commend those people on setting an example of paving the way for the normal again, for the good again, for the happy, for the sane, for the joy again, with getting in groups and having parties and going places and doing things. I want to give them all gold stars for not letting these protocols, these demands, and this brainwash get to them. They are the ones who are right. But you... Well, you know what, as I said, okay, you don't need to use what I am telling you against me. That is completely not going to be tolerated and really disrespectful. And secondly, I guess we're both even. Okay, there you go again. There you go again. Enough with the making difficulties and the back chat and the insults, okay? In the sass attitude in my direction. Okay, I'm not even going to answer that. I am not gonna, no, I'm not gonna give you an answer for that. You have crossed the line too many times. Get out of the denial. Wake up. And for goodness sakes, turn around and be a good and right-minded governor. You are refusing to own up for yourself and do that because of your bullheadedness. You need to get out right now after you've handed the mask in. You're not leaving with that in your hand or on your face for that matter. You know, if I had the ability to change the weather right now to, say, being December the 15th, then I probably would do that. But I don't. The Edmonton can't do that. It could, if it has the innovations and technology, it might do that sometime way down the future, because that's really, really incredibly tricky to do. But, okay, you don't need to go there. You don't need to go there. But I can't do that. Take the blindfold off. Get in tune with your surroundings. Look, listen, get outside. It's a beautiful June day. I got outside a lot today. A lot. So I don't have anything to feel guilty about. You should feel guilty about living in winter and not being in tune with your surroundings. You standing up there and talking and having the expressions that it's winter. You talking and appealing like that, standing up, and then like you're talking to the state like that on this press conferences. It's like you're living in winter. You're blue and you're depressed. That is what the whole thing's a joke. Why someone should be spreading. Why you are talking and having these low, serious, realistic, depressed, kind of serious expressions when it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's warm. It's fun. It's positive. There's a good feeling in the air. There's a luck in the air. You have all your senses cut off. You are detached from the world. So, you need to get in touch with reality. Wake up. Earth to chem. Earth to chem. It is spring. It is not winter. There is no disease spreading. And I am in denial. Wake up. And I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. But I'm mad that you've changed the logic. But apparently you're so dumb-minded that you can't, that I have to be the voice of reason, that you can't stick up for yourself and own up for yourself. There's something in your brain that just refuses to do that. And I don't know what it is. I don't have a clue what it is with you. But I'm at it. Even if I hire a professional to deal with individuals like you, I'm sure that we would get absolutely nowhere. So, this is the last time I want to see you here. One more time, your job is going to be out the window. Don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it. Okay, there you go again. Backshitting me. I'm not going to have it. Okay? You crossed the line. And the ice is broken. And the water that you're in is so deep and so cold that you could almost die from it. In split seconds. That's how bad it is right now with you and me. So we need to social distance for the grudge holding and the testabilities and the relationship and our way of communication, our words, our connections, everything. That kind of social distance. So when you say socially distance, have it you specifically talk about the individuals who have problems between each other, like you and me. And actually turn what you're saying around. It's springtime, it's June, so people are gonna get together, go out and do things, have parties. Encourage it. Encourage it. For the purpose of it being June and the weather being nice and it being logical. But you are ironic. You are turning everything that this time of year is positive around. Well, mostly everything. A good portion of everything. It's enough time that you have made us suffer and that you have destroyed so many things, that you've taken so many things away. Secretly, you are so happy about it. You're evil and revenge. That you got your revenge. I think that it went down all too well, and I think that you got your revenge on those hoarders who came in and bothered you. So it's now time to change it. But you can't get over that. Okay, that you know that it's not in my belief system. No, I am not. I am not accusing you of a false crime. I am not saying things about you that is not true. No, they are true, and you know it. There you go again. Everything that comes to your mouth sounds like the truth, but that's kind of the brainwash there. That's kind of the brainwash where it sounds so realistic and so practical and so genuine like the truth. That you're a genius. You are a genius, and you're a master making people follow you and get brainwashed. But I am not going to be drawn in so quickly. I am a good judge of character, and I'm going to see past that as best I can. You can try to fool me and convince me every which way. I don't buy it. I'm not going to even answer that question. I'm not going to even answer that question. Well, yes. Yes, and you know that it is the truth. Let's not go there. Okay, would you stop talking? That voice of yours is going to drive me crazy. That high-pitched voice. Okay, you're insane and you need to stop. You, lying. Listen to how you're speaking. Isn't it annoying? Okay, I'm about to lose my mind. You're driving me nuts with how you're talking. And you're continuing to criticize and insult me. With that voice of yours. It's gonna make me sick if you continue talking. It is gonna make me sick. Your voice is gonna make me sick. You are getting on my bad side, my nerves. And I am about to blow my top. You need to leave and be gone. The next time you come crawling back to me, you're done being a governor. I can get in there and I can do so many things. You have absolutely no idea what's going to hit you if you bother me again. So stop it! I guess you just can't get your mind in the right place. Mind over body. And your heart in the right place as well. Heart and mind over body. I've tried everything. I've tried preaching, I've tried sending tests, everything. But you're not as so hard to crack, but it's impossible to crack. And your wall is too thick to break through. So I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I fought, and now it's time to stop fighting because I realize that there is nothing that I can do. Yes, I do. Okay, there you go again. I'm just not going to fight with you anymore. I'm not going to have a lecture and a conversation with you anymore, and I mean it. The next time you come back here, then I will know, and there'll be no negotiations. Or maybe a little, I can't promise it. I can't promise it. But there might be no negotiations. When I find out that you're here, that you come crawling back to me, then I'll report you to jail. You'll be put in a courtroom, and you'll be sent to the jail, and you'll lose your job, and there'll be a new governor. As simple as that. You probably won't hear from me, but actions will speak volumes louder than words. And let's see if that's the only thing that can help you turn around. I doubt it. That thinning test was pretty extreme, and that should have done the trick, but apparently it didn't. Apparently the hottest chili pepper couldn't do anything. So. You amaze me. You seriously amaze me. Not in a good way. At all. You are the most amazing person ever that I've ever encountered in my whole entire life. No one is as pathetic and in denial as you are. There's a lot of other words that I have, adjectives that I told you. But you're crazy. No one's ever been crazier than you are. And you know it. You know that you have done wrong. And all the stuff I said to you before. So leave.